Happy Sunday, guys. Hey, it's Ron again over at Multifamily Coach. So slowly but slowly, my voice is getting better. So I'm still a little bit raspy, but I feel fine. Okay, so I wanted to do a fast video. As you can see, I'm in a rental unit right now. And I'm in Bristol, Connecticut, which for those of you out of state is central Connecticut. Think about 10 miles outside of Hartford. If that means anything to you. So good rental town, you know. So this actually is not my building. This is a 3-family. Okay, so I own three families, I think, personally, but I usually like a 6-family or a little bigger, but I don't like big buildings. Most people think when they hear that I have almost 100 tenants, think, well, I must own some big buildings. Actually, I don't like big buildings. The sweet spot for me is around 6 to 8 units. So, but this is a 3-family. What's cool about this is, and there's not so much a tip in this video. Usually I try to do a tip and then, you know, a little commercial about my coaching. But what's cool about this is a student of mine from about a year ago. So those of you that know me, my students get me for the life of their business. When they're done with me, they're not ever done. So it's a little over a year later and I'm here on a Sunday. He's downstairs grabbing some things out of his car. So this building he bought with my help about a year ago, roughly. What's cool about this 3-family, now it's not a cash cow for him, okay? I always look for anywhere from $250 to $350 per month per door profit, okay? So a 3-family, I like to see anywhere from $800 to $1,000 a month in my pocket, okay? And that's net. So this one, he's only cash flowing, I'll have to ask him when he gets in, his name's Ben. This cash flow is, I'm going to say about $600 a month, $550 or $600. So it's not great, but you think, okay, well, well, a couple things to that. Number one, and today's video is all about really how he bought this building. The cash flow is pedestrian at best, but they're easily rentable. It's in good shape. He bought this when it's all said and done, and this is the part you're not going to believe, and he's going to take out, this tenant just moved, so that's why I'm here today. He's taking out those ceiling fans, because you know, all my students know, ceiling fans, out. I don't care if they were installed yesterday, out they come. That's another video. So what's cool about this property is how we bought it. He bought this property, and you think, all these naysayers, well, you need a lot of money, you need a lot of credit, you need tax returns, you need W-2s, you need FICO scores, you need pay stubs, you need da-da-da-da-da, you know, bullshit, okay? He bought this property. He was paid $3,000 to buy this property. No bank, no credit check, no pay stubs. You know, he's a self-employed contractor. He doesn't have pay stubs, okay? So I'm going to repeat that. He was paid $3,000, about, maybe a little under. Call it $3,000. He was paid $3,000 to buy this building. What? And he didn't have to go to a bank to use it, so to do it. So let that sink in. So his cash flow, as a result of that, by the way, his cash flow is a little muted, to be fair. But think about that for a second. If I said to you, hey guys, I'm going to write you a check right now for $3,000. And for the privilege of writing that check, can I also pay you $550 a month till the day you die? Would you take that deal? Of course you take that deal. So guys, that's the thing. Now that's an exceptionally good deal. That doesn't always happen. But it's not that unusual to get into these small multifamily buildings for little to no money down if structured properly, let me be clear, with none of your own money, okay, without going to a bank, you know. Does it take a lot of work? Yeah, it takes a lot of work. I can't tell you. I think Ben must have made, I'm going to guess here, 20 offers before he got this. So he probably worked at this for 3-4 months, you know. But he owns 2 of these, 2 3-families, and he's under contract for a 2-family in Norwich, Connecticut. Okay, and he's still working his job. He hasn't left his job, but a few more buildings like this he could, you know. So, guys, real estate is for years people are always like, yeah, I can never buy real estate. Or if you're a renter, I don't understand why anybody would rent. I just don't get it. He was paid $3,000 to buy this 3-family, and it was in good shape. So now, full disclosure, he had to put a little bit of money into it. The thing, and this was the tenant that just moved. He did put the tenant in here. He was only been here upon inspection of the building. So decent, and the other units, this is a good representation of it. The other units are like that. So what he did have to do, though, he had to outlay some cash new windows. So that cost him like $12,000. But he was paid $3,000 to take this thing over. So, and no, it was not a foreclosure. And no, he didn't pay cash for the place. He got financing. He just didn't use a bank. You know, who the hell uses banks? I own almost 100 units, my wife and I. And about 50% of those I never went to a bank for. No credit check, no FICO score, no pay stub, no 25% down. No 2 months to closing, no appraisal, no inspection, although I do inspections. I do title searches, my lawyer does them, you know, and I can close in 3-4 days. You know, most closings are 2 months down the road. Hopefully everything goes well, I get the mortgage. Fuck that, you know, so we do it differently. Guys, give me a call if you or anybody you know would like to learn how to acquire a 3-family building with muted cash flow as a result, but he was paid $3,000 to do it. Think about that for a second. He's gonna make $550, $600 a month for the rest of his life, while the tenants are paying down his debt. So he's got debt on this property. He doesn't own it free and clear. He just didn't go to a bank to do it. Okay, so guys, much easier on this side of the fence. 266-6411, area code 860, or visit my website, multifamilycoach.com. It's Sunday and I'm here with a student ready to retire your move. Thanks guys, have a great weekend.